younger than this young man and actually seeing those and thinking what a wonderful thing they were. You know, kids today don't get pedal cars.
No, they don't.
But yeah, I had a little Jeep actually. Got a picture of me smoking a pipe, not actually smoking a pipe, but in a Jeep. But pedal cars like that were just, you know, if you woke up on Christmas Day, you knew that Santa had been and left you that. You knew that you were a very, very lucky young boy.
Very lucky. 32,000 were built, and they ran production right up to 1971. So they were built over a 22-year period. Sold in the big stores in London, Harrods, but to name but one, but an awful lot were exported to the Arab countries and to America, of course. They had a little battery in there. They've got 4 champion spark plugs. The lights worked, everything. It was the real deal, but it was a pedal car.
Now, talking about little batteries, these cars are as tightly scrutineered as the full-size race cars.
They are.
Because it's possible that somebody might use a fibre reinforced body instead of a steel one. There have been pedals which the levers have been lengthened on to get more mechanical advantage for slightly longer legs. All sorts of things. And actually, the fake battery, you don't want it to be powering anything actually. Just while the cars are making their way to the grid, Barry, quick note for our crowd here. Patrick Wormel, could you please head to the High Street Treatment Centre to meet your son? He will be on the High Street, which is behind the main paddock, so under the tunnel from the actual trackside. If you can meet your son, he is at the High Street Treatment Centre.
干小小车手。
To the cinema. So Patrick Wormel, your son is waiting for you there. So he won't be on the grid, but a lot of these young drivers, male and female, there are absolutely no restrictions. It's basically in terms of how long your legs are to get inside the car.
Let me talk about the grid. Now, if we can ask our nice friendly cameraman to look at the sticker on the top of the car, just in front of the steering wheel, you will see 2 numbers, and they have drawn out of the hat their grid position. If it's a low number today, it will be a high number tomorrow. There's a white label just there, and we can see there that we have 10 and 48. So grid position 10 for the race today, grid position 48 for the start tomorrow. It's a Le Mans start. The cars line up either side of the track. We have no idea of the grid list. There we have 35 and 23. So it's a fairly balanced grid allocation.
我发现他会一直露酷酷。
I went down to find out they didn't have it because they were still drawing their labels. So we will not know who is on pole position until they actually line up.
Now, as you say, there's an awful lot of our competitors in the Sedgington Cup who are related to competitors in some of our other races. And what is very common is that if your mum or your dad is racing a particular car, then your car is likely to be painted in that livery. So you'll see some there. You've got a green car with a gold, with the yellow Lotus stripe up it. You'll see a black and white car, which Jonathan Lewis's daughter is driving. And that is an exact replica of the colour scheme on the Mini that he shares in the St Mary's Trophy with Nick Minasian. So it's that family thing, you know. You're used to seeing transporters matching the cars. Now we have J40s matching the older relatives in the families racing bolides as well.
We do have in the programme, ladies and gentlemen, if you look at the Sedgington Cup entry list in your programme, you will see, and it's on pages 24 and 25, you will see that in some instances for the driver there are 2. So I can only assume that they will be taking it in turns. One today, the Franchitti family on the wall.
Dario looking very dapper yesterday in the Ferrari 250 GTO, and I complimented on him on his Italian Playboy looks. He said, "Did you see my hat on the back shelf?" You see, attention to detail is everything.
Well, in car number 22, we have Luca Franchitti, so that's going to be interesting. Now,
that is Marino's son, I understand. So Marino Franchitti here as well, younger brother. So Dario there with his wife and daughter.
You can see the children poised for this Le Mans start. We are going to get, and I apologise in advance, ladies and gentlemen, if we can't do a rapid identification of who's in the lead, unless we get a glimpse of the number on the side of the car. That gives us a fighting chance, but they are poised. Look at the concentration on the little faces. The tension here is building now. The racing overalls have been issued. They're donned. The visor is about to come down. These children will
Ah,
leap
see ya.
into those cars and pedal for all their
Now
little
go.
legs are worth. A hand in the air. Now, what's a little bit of a hidden message you can see? Getting poised and getting ready to go. Ever the
Who is the
athlete.
Sterling Moss
Here they
here?
go. They're sprinting across. Young ladies as well, as you say. So into it and pedaling away. It's a number 12 car. Stanley, number 12 car, the blue car got the
Ah,
away.
输出没了。
Joe Stanley. Joe Stanley, number 12. The blue car leads as they go.
Ooh.
Distinct advantage for Joe Stanley in the number 12 car. He is head and shoulders. His little legs going underneath. The shadows of the tarmac reflecting the effort they're putting in here. Smoke coming off the tyres as Joe Stanley pedals, and coming up behind it's a white car. Let's get a glimpse of the number. Joe Stanley then heading for the chicane. Can't see the number.
Number 9. It's a single
Number 8
digit.
and number 9. It's like a car
for third
through they
place.
go. So there's a room through the chicane. No collisions, no contact. But it's Joe Stanley who's coming hard in second place.
Go.
Number 8 or the number 9 car.
用脚动。
It's 8.
It's Callum McWhirter, number 8. Callum McWhirter in the white car, heading towards the line. Pedaling. He's going. Callum McWhirter there alongside, neck and neck. Joe Stanley knows he's been beaten here. It's been overtaken. The blue car's got nothing left. Callum McWhirter, number 8, then towards the finish line. The checkered flag is ready, and it's Callum McWhirter brings it home.
干，这太爽。
Having led for 3/4 of the race,
Can be very
brings it
tight for
home.
third.
And who's going for third? Let's have a look.
Oh, it's a
Two
near
red
dead.
cards.
Fantastic.
Oh, brilliant stuff. That's a
So
number.
4th place for number 11, which is Catherine Taylor.
Catherine
and was
Taylor.
that red? Is that 68 that was just there, or 63?
Oh, goodness me.
所以是用脚哦。
This is a real test of endurance because, you know, they're pedaling away 19 to the dozen, and out of the chicane, they're already starting to feel the burn.
And you know what happens when you sort of
Yeah, man.
and you lose coordination.
And then if you get out of the rhythm, then you're locking the rear wheels, aren't
What?
you? As your legs get out of sync with the pedals. So what a fabulous film. I mean, look at the number of these cars. Before the Goodwood revival, when was the last time you actually saw a
What?
J40? It would have
Sai
been very, very unusual. And right in the back is the clearing up car. There's a Land Rover coming back to pick up any waifs and strays. There is the number 8 machine.
That's the winner, Callum McWhirter.
干，大姐姐
Fantastic late burst of speed.
送花圈，送给他们小孩子的赛车
He's going to try and have
奖
a
杯
word
好大。
with Callum. I hope he's not a man of few words, Toby.
Well, it's a fantastic race. I mean, it was almost a photo finish, but young man, you are a Goodwood winner. Well done.
Thanks.
What was your preparation for the race here this weekend? What have you been up to? Have you been testing, practicing?
All of them.
All of them. What special tricks did you come out from testing with?
Strong legs.
Strong legs, there's the good man. That's what you need. You have got your name in the history books, and you should be very proud. Well done.
Thanks.
Well done. You got your chocolate there as well, so you got your rations. Did you go for the trophy or the chocolate? What was the target? Both. There's the good answer. There's the good answer. Well done indeed. Joe, second place for you. What a
看我的输出占50%是什么情况？
What was your testing? Were the results of your
是你们都没在攻击
testing
吧
for this race?
Very hard work, but yeah, good to get second, definitely.
Did you have a favourite road at home to test the car on?
Yeah, hilly.
Hilly, well that's perfect because it's nice and flat here at Goodwood, but you've got a superb trophy. That's going to be pride of place in your bedroom, is it not?
Yeah.
Well done, well done. Some fantastic job, and it was an absolute photo finish for third position. Harry, you're on the podium, well done.
Thanks.
Have you been nervous? Did you
让
go
我
to sleep well
18
last night, or were you a little bit difficult getting to sleep?
Fine.
You were fine. Well, you can have a party tonight because you've won a trophy here at
Go.
Goodwood, and that's pretty cool, is it not?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you're going to remember today for a long time, and hopefully you'll see this clip on the internet when you're racing a big car here, and that's what's important. So you're the future of motorsport. You do know that, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well done to all of our top 3 here in the Setrington Cup. Absolute photo finish it was for third. Lots of atmosphere and chocolate all round for everybody.
Oh, chocolate? Well, a cup of tea first.
Can I just say, Harry Dark,
Yes.
third place, a former winner here. 51st on the grid.
Yeah, Harry Dark by 45 hundredths of a second over the number 11, Catherine Taylor. So that was a very tight one.
He came from 51st on the grid, so Harry Dark is a little flyer.
Now, the father of number 76, or mother of number 76, unknown. Mr. and Mrs. Jones, it's a boy, right? We'll call him Unknown. Could you please make your way to race control before tomorrow and write your son or your daughter's name down on a piece of paper so that he's or she is no longer known as Unknown.
There were 1 or 2 late entries.
The unnamed child. Well, if you've managed to fill in an entry list but not managed to write your child's name down, you know, if they're more than 2 days old, it's unacceptable, I think, not to remember your child's name. Not to remember their birthday is fully understood.
Oh. What a brilliant Setrington Cup race we've just seen. The enthusiasm, the commitment and the energy displayed by these youngsters, over 70 of them, leapt into their cars.
60是怎样啊？靠腰。
Joe Stanley, who took a very early lead and to all intents and purposes looked home and dry, but Callum McWhirter in the number 8 car had another plan. He swept by, took the checkered flag. Joe Stanley got second, and Harry Dark, a former winner for us here, got the final finish for 3rd place on the podium. Brilliant from the youngsters. Well done all round.
哇 ，B 级哦，蛮奇怪的哦。再一次。噔噔噔噔噔。What？ 最高电脑。
Thank you most kindly, madam. One way of shifting it. When a good cup of tea really counts, you're right to drink Brook Bond PG Tips. It's the tea you can really taste.
Dad, do you know the piano's on my foot?
You hum it some, I'll play it.
Lovely day for racing at the Goodwood Motor Circuit. It's the 20th anniversary Goodwood Revival, and we are ready for more engine-powered racing. Coming up shortly though, qualifying for the RAC TT celebration. They had a qualifying run yesterday, or a practice run yesterday. Today they will qualify, and then at 12:35, if you have passes for the spectator grid walk, you will want during the next qualifying session to assemble yourself ready to take part in that. Then we'll have our tribute, as we have every day, to the late Rob Walker, one of the great independent who put it to the big teams in Grand Prix racing, and a whole host of other facilities. Severus Trophy race comes up at 1:30. That's when the pros head out in their 1960s saloons. Expect a rocking race from that one. The Goodwood Trophy comes up at 2:20 this afternoon, and that will be followed by demonstration laps by Jackie Stewart of the Dan Gurney Eagle Westlake, which is the single-seater which was demonstrated by himself at the festival a few years ago at the Revival. So Goodwood Trophy for Grand Prix cars between 1940 and 51. More saloon car racing.
都自爆了，你就不用打了，好不好？你就给他爆就好了。
Champion Jack C has been remembered in a race of saloons that raced of that era. Then we'll have our second demonstration track parade this afternoon. A whole host of former Revival winners, reliving some of the glory of the last 20 years of the Goodwood Revival. The Whitson Trophy race at 4:30 this afternoon. 25 minutes for the Big Banger sports cars, the unlimited capacity cars up to 1966. So essentially Can-Am cars, GT40s, and a whole host of other American engine specials. We head towards the evening with the Freddie March Memorial Trophy. That race gets underway at 20 minutes past 5. And reflecting the heritage of the Goodwood 9-hour sports car enduro, cars of a type that would have raced here between 1952 and 1955. The track closes for action at 6 on the dot, but over the road stays open until 10 p.m. with food, drink, movies and a whole host more. And after that, get some shut-eye before Sunday and the early start for the celebrations. Don't forget, I'm sure almost everybody who can hear us has come in period attire, and there is a Revival fashion show as well. So not just fashion shows on the high street, but if you take pictures of yourself, hashtag Goodwood Style as you upload them, you could be in the chance for winning a £250 prepaid MasterCard. Nice look there from Valen Tweety and the Goodwood Revival. Hashtag Goodwood Revival, and on social media, Goodwood Revival down at the Freddie March aviation area, where you can get up close and personal with some fabulous cars. Back to Revival. Had a fantastic first day yesterday with blue skies and lots of sunshine. Yes, didn't we? The noise and the smell is something else, and that's before you even get the cars fired up. Nice one, Brockster. And that's a fabulous look as well. So much.
太扯啦
Absolutely fantastic period stage.
6分
1950s, 1940s, 1930s, right up into the mid-60s in the era of the original Goodwood Motor Circuit. It is definitely a Goodwood Revival kind of day, and those are, Eileen B, some of the best kind of days, aren't they? Nice outfit as well. Well done to everybody who's turned up dressed, and also who are taking advantage of some of the other fun around the Goodwood Revival. This is
他们有的都只穿性感内衣。
Rachel Stanley and a whole bunch of others jiving their morning away. Lots of smiles, lots of laughter right next to the Pico stand. I can't imagine that the two are unrelated. We are Goodwood Revival ready, yes, aren't you just? Gregory Brumley and partner. Looking very nice. You can't beat a nicely done pin curl. And Nick Gilbert loving the Goodwood Revival. Dressed up and nice and warm. And that was ready for the start of the Ford Water Trophy.
还有，相信我，自爆怪让他自爆就好了。
And so many great vantage points, not just from the grandstands and from above the pits, but all around the circuit. And Sticky Rubber 44. Now, you didn't get the first day back at school group photo. You got your father-in-law and your wife. But where are you, sir? You need to get somebody else to hold the camera and take a group photo of all of you in your Goodwood finery. Along with everybody else, the commentary team in period dress. I'm modding it up today, as I can. Taking it all in and back in Chichester from Miss Graceful Jules. It's a very fine look as well. Good revival, good to be back, yes, couldn't agree more. Fashion, fun, entertainment. Oh, and some mouth-watering motor racing machinery thrown in as well. Hopeless F1, well, I couldn't possibly comment, but if you're a motor racing fan of any vintage, you will love Goodwood. And lots of vintage in our race paddocks as well. Bruce Jones has caught up with another superstar.
Andy Prio, smile on your face. I know you love the Goodwood revival. Every year you drive at least one different car. Now it's a Jaguar E-Type lightweight. Pretty gorgeous.
Oh, this is a gorgeous car and a gorgeous race, the TT, you know. Actually, it's my first time driving in the TT. I can't wait. Got a great teammate, Martin Hunt. Beautifully prepared car. And, well, just look at all these toys here. We're very lucky boys, aren't we?
You certainly are. Fair bit of oil down yesterday, like a tanker had split and gone around the entire lap. So I think yesterday's practice times can be thrown out of the window because people are being fairly cautious. But if it stays nice and clean and dry today, it's going to get very tight at the top.
It's getting tighter and tighter every year. I think every year the event just gets better and better, but also the car preparation and the competition level. I mean, obviously, you want to keep it all in the spirit of fun, but actually once you get in the car, it's quite serious, and there's a lot of big egos out there that want to do well, so, and I don't...
You heard it here first.
Yeah, I don't want to go home feeling that I didn't perform, so this is a great race. But
本来就是这样打。
just loving every minute of it.
As we like it. Well done. Thanks, Andy.
Well, Andy Prio with Martin Hunt
是不
was
是？
10th fastest in yesterday's first practice session. And this is their final shot at qualifying for the Royal Automobile Club TT Celebration race, which will be a 60-minute two-driver encounter for closed cockpit GT cars in the spirit of the Royal Automobile Club Tourist Trophy races from 1960 to 64, featuring not just drivers like Andy Prio, but also Derek Bell out there as well. Derek's racing this weekend, and also yesterday and on Sunday, demonstrating the Westlake Eagle, a car that not just looks fabulous, but with the Westlake V12 also sounds fabulous. Well, Patrick Blakeney Edwards driving a plethora of cars. Bruce Jones caught up with him as well.
Friday at Goodwood was practice day, but that was
好字报告也不要管他。
the official practice, what we now know as qualifying, and I'm joined Pat Blakeney
Boom.
and Fred Wakeman by a car that's done very well here in the past, the Listo Coupe, but it didn't go as well as you wanted yesterday, Pat.
No, just a frustrating qualifying. I just ended up in the wrong part of the circuit at the wrong time, and couldn't get a clear lap in. And when, you know, towards the end of the session, I was ready to start putting the hammer down. Either one of the cars, I think one of the Astons lost all its oil, you know, from Lavin all the way through to Woodcote. So yeah, at that point it's all over, so I just pulled it at that point.
Yeah, very sensible. So Fred Wakeman, you come here to Goodwood looking for a garland and a cigar and a kiss from a pretty girl. Is there any chance of that happening tomorrow?
Well, I think it's probably a little bit low, but you never know. We started about 10th last year, fell to 17th and ended 5th, so anything can happen in an hour racing at Goodwood with the TT.
The mixture of cars in the Royal Automobile Club TT race is just phenomenal, isn't it?
It is unbelievable. I mean, this is really the highlight
每
of
个
the
都在
racing
CD。
this race. It's great.
Well, best of luck to you two. May you get a clear lap and start
Go
at the
on,
sharp
Mark.
end of the grid. Good luck for tomorrow.
Thanks.
Thank you. Well, you may not get a cigar, you may not get a garland, but if you're dressed nicely, a kiss from a pretty girl, who knows? Cars heading out then for final qualifying for the Royal Automobile Club Tourist Trophy celebration. And I will tell you can no longer hear the PA. However, for those of you who have taken your earwig out of your programme, that's the bag you get, feel free to listen in on the radio. We'll keep you up to speed with who's what and what's where as these fabulous cars flash by. One of the great delights of the revival is just the noise, the smell and the sight of all these fantastic cars. But also, of course, in qualifying after a few minutes ago, I wonder who actually is quick as opposed to who looks quick past me. And so that's what we'll be doing to bring you up to speed. So what can you expect? Well, closed cockpit GT cars, okay, the AC Cobra sort of stretching that a little bit, but as they race with factory hardtops in periods, and they are very much a period car, and they are definitely in there, but you won't see the open cockpit big bangers. You will see is a whole host of mouth-watering machinery. You'll see Lister Jags, car number 4, the Lister Jag Coupe, so that qualifies. That's the car that you heard Fred Wakeman and Patrick Blakeney-Edwards talking about. Yesterday afternoon, the track was getting oilier and oilier, and so qualifying was a little bit of a mixed bag. If you got a lap in early, you were probably lucky or thoughtful, and finding a gap in traffic is not always going to be easy. These cars are very quick, and even on an outlap, topping 130 miles an hour around this very quick Goodwood Motor Circuit. Well, out in the country, if I check my list, we may well still have Marcus Pye. Paging Marcus Pye, are you there?
Indeed, receiving loud and clear, Martin, and fantastic to see these cars. Got a Cobra going grass cutting as we speak, number 1 car, the red stripe Cobra, all over the grass out of St Mary's. It's fabulous out here. These are the quickest cars of their type we're going to see this weekend, the GTs. They're awesomely fast. That's David Hart at the wheel of number 1. There's the number 4, the Le Mans Lister Jaguar Coupe, the space strength car. Fred Wakeman looks like it's Pat at the wheel at the moment, and really exciting to see this car here again. Performed so well over the years. We've got a lot of different cars, some very pleasantly liveried Cobras. We've got a different Corvette this year, not one of the Stingray fastbacks, but a kind of little notchback version. Really great to see. Jaguars, ACs, Ferraris, Chevrolets, something that Tiger should be out there as well. The ex-Brewster Mountain Light Jaguar E-Type has just gone through. That's the car that's the Hong Kong stable. Very famous machine.
Now the car that went grass tracking, Marcus, David and son Olivier Hart, that was second fastest in first practice yesterday. The car that was quickest of all was another AC Cobra, the Michael Gans and Gordon Shedden car, number 94. So will the Jaguar E-Types find a little bit more pace? Well, Manuel Pirro with a win yesterday in the Kirara Trophy in the Ferrari bread van. He shares the number 14 E-Type with Gary Pearson. And off track has gone the number 80 Corvette Stingray. That's the Derek Bell and Stuart Morley car. Alongside me in the commentary booth here, Toby Mooney, fresh from winning the interviews, interviewing the winners. Obviously, it's been a long morning with no cups of tea of the Setchiton Cup. So back on terra firma now.
I don't think the juxtaposition of the Setchiton Cup cars to these could be quite any greater, considering the Goodwood Revival layout and the Goodwood Revival.
这都没办法输出啊，分数太多了，这边打得比较快，不想打，妈浪费时间，浪费生命。
runs one of his numerous businesses here. With Spitfire flights from Goodwood.
浪费血，浪费生命，妈的。
Nick Minassian and Anthony Reid didn't really qualify very well yesterday, the black and white car, but it is a period car that raced at Le Mans. It's in the livery in which it raced at Le Mans.
我真的不知道哎。
So the Hearts are first and second, 1 minute 25.8. Yesterday, 1 minute 25.1 was the fastest lap. Later in the day, Gans and Shedden second, they were quickest in first practice, and then Steve Siggins Young, car number 50, that's the
lifting an inside front through the second part of the St Mary's corner is the Hart AC Cobra. That's the one with the red stripe over the front of the bonnet, and these things are just meteorically fast. Darren Turner said, you know, there's some fast cars out here in this race, There's nothing slow at all. It's just less faster.
Yeah. Now the Hart Cobra either trying to find some space or picking up a bit of an issue. Top speed around the circuit here, north of 100.
自爆官就不用打。
Now the Jordan Whittaker car, number 86, has just gone second quickest.
Yeah, 151 in a straight line, Martin.
Wow.
他会知道啊，所以不用打。
The Davies Plato Stingray also did 151.1 miles an hour down the back section. There you have the Gans. Sorry, the Soper Young E-Type.
Just in danger now, Spartan Strefenko blasting past here in the number 30 car. One of the Cobras doing it with Marco Assad. In fact, he's down on the list as a Corvette, but it looked like a Cobra to me. Bright green helmet in there.
This is what it's like to ride on boards with the Gans Sheden car. This is the AC Cobra 1962 car, 4.7 litres of enormous grunt. You're soaring away at the wheel, you're grabbing another gear, up it goes again, another gear down the Lamont Straight. All arms and elbows, and not a lot of grip.
4.7 litres. This, of course, the small block engine. This
what?
is the 289, not the 427, the 7-litre big block. So, yeah, this is the early development without the enormous cartoon arches that the later cars. And you can see not only is the Gans and Sheden car wagging its tail, but the Corvette right in front as well. Gans and Sheden 94 coming across the start line now. Were fastest yesterday, but it is still David and Olivier Hart, and David Hart setting the time. That car, number 1 Cobra, is the quickest, and the Ollie Bryant Andrew Smith car, number 11, their AC Cobra, which is in the red and gold of Alan Mann Racing, another very familiar British racing team livery. Number 11, that is second quickest at the moment.
The 63 Cobra got Martin Stretton on board, which is what threw me, but that's looking great as it goes through here. There's Michael Gans and Gordon Sheden. Car very, very sideways through St Mary's. The 152 Cobra is a pretty looking car that I've not seen before, and that's the car 152 of Johnny Adams and Cook.
就一直打王而已啊，其他怪都不用打，他们一直要打怪，很奇怪。
16 is a Jaguar Picnic Coupe, which is the ex-John Quick car that I remember watching as a lad. Watch though for the number 11, which is the very rapid ex-Tommy Atkins high-efficiency motors car, which is the Bryant family machine. Yet to win the TT, it's been so close on so many occasions.
Cameron's picking up the blue and white number 9 Corvette, and this is the Craig Davies. No, not that one. And Jason Plato, yes, that one, Corvette Stingray. So that car currently can't myself.
Yeah, 然后我的营地。
place. I've broken Moody already. Driver change for the Pearson.
先去厕所。
Car number 14 in the pit lane. So that Jaguar E-Type, Gary Pearson, I think, doing the initial charge in that, and our winner from yesterday afternoon, Magwelly Giro, will take over. Bryant and Smith car still second quickest.
That's Ollie Bryant in the wheel, the red and blue crash show in GPG 4C, very famous car, Roy Salvadori, Roger Mack, and then Keith and Wendy Hamlin had it for a while, and it's absolutely stunning.
There's not many cars that an Alan Mann livery doesn't flatter, I've got to say. It's such a great combination of colours, that pillar box red and, well, Olympic champion pillar box gold, I suppose.
Exactly, yes. And that's a works liveried Cobra. That's the Bill Shepherd car that on the screen. Yeah. Another factory dead car in that all green, and it's number 47 now, which is Bill Shepherd and Robert Hummer.
Yeah.
都可以猜啊。
A little bit of tape that has been put over the left-hand side of the windscreen has been pulled up and is hanging on by just the thread. Or in fact, it was over the top of the windscreen. Maybe it was a bit of a sun visor, or maybe they got a bit of a leak there going on, a bit of an air leak, some bizarre non-fitment, but that That duct tape, that tank tape with Romain Dumas at the helm is holding on by a thread. Romain Dumas, two-time winner of Le Mans, four-time winner of the Nürburgring 24 Hour, twice winner at Spa, and of course the World Endurance Championship to boot, and Pikes Peak, new record holder, and the Goodwood Festival of Speed this year, and he goes rallying as well in the Porsche, and anything else he could get his hands on.
Rally development driver. He's just gone by the number 16 Jag, driven by Thomas Steinke, the owner, and Jochen Mass.
I was just thinking a moment ago as we see the Hairy Canary coming towards us. This event completely fits a McRae and a Burns, doesn't it? They would love to be here, wouldn't they?
It's a great, great car, this. The Hairy Canary, as it's called, originally sponsored by Dyna Glaze of Hawaii. It's Phil Bridges' car, and the BB69 car. And Phil won't mind me saying that he's been very, very poorly in the recent couple of years, but thanks to the great work of St Peter's Hospital in Chertsey and UCH, he's had lots of treatment and therapies, and he's fit enough to be back behind the wheel, and we're so grateful for that. Wonderful exponent of historic racing and a great champion of this type of big banger American car. Phil Bridges in the yellow Cobra.
So then change of that pole position is now just 0.04 of a second. The Bryant Smith car ahead of Hart and Hart. So it's very close at the top. There is less than 1 second covering the first 9 people at the moment as we just hit the halfway point in this qualifying session.
Yeah, 4,000 of a second, first to second. That's quite frankly really silly. Ollie Bryant just ahead of David Hart. So Ollie Bryant will hand over to Andrew Smith, and David Hart will hand over to his son Olivier, who may well turn out to be the quicker of the two as he did yesterday. 33 was quick yesterday as well. Phil Keane and John Minshaw rather, in another E-Type, finished in second place. A really strong run in yesterday's Kinrara Trophy.
This car, Martin, is newly built to the Appendix K regulations. It debuted at Alton Park at the Gold Cup meeting last month, built by Nigel Morris at Valley Motorsport, and it's probably the best handling of the Jags through here at St Mary's. The corners absolutely flat.
Go.
47, the Dumas Shepherd car, 4th fastest. The Harts now pushed down to 3rd. Bryant and Smith down to 2nd by the number 33 Jag. Phil Keane and John Minshaw's car has gone through 1 minute 25.4, and yesterday's fastest lap was a 1 minute 25.1, so we're still 0.3 of a second away from that, but we are getting closer. And is this a quicker lap from Romain Dumas? It's not a quicker lap. So, still decently quick. Good registration on that. Comp 289. It's got 47 arches, but a 289 reg. There's Rob Huff in the gunmetal E-Type with the pale blue nose. He shares with owner Richard Mines. I'm not sure if it's Huff now or Mines, but that car's currently in 6th position. And they had a great race in the into 3rd place, didn't they? Right in the end of the Kinrara Trophy in another E-Type. The Bill Shepherd Mustang boys all over that. What I always term as Aston Martin green, that sort of pale green metallic that's so relevant to factory Aston's 47 car in the pits.
Bill Shepherd Mustang, Bill Shepherd with his Mustang operation, of course. He does, of course, have a Mustang aeroplane in the car park.
And he's also got a Mustang.
Look at this, guys. This is Olivier Hart, who's absolutely on it. He's done a couple of fantastic sectors, best in 1, best in 2. The youngster, I think he's 19 years old, and he's absolutely on the throttle out of the chicane. One chest towards the flag. Is this going to go top?
Yes, must do. 2 purple sectors.
It does.
And we're into the 24s, 1 minute 24.9, the fastest lap of the Goodwood Motor Circuit by these cars all weekend. And he's the only man so far who has dipped below a 1 minute 25. And Marcus, the car is absolutely the epitome of up on its toes, dancing to the conductor's tune, isn't it?
Brilliant. And young Ollie started racing only a couple of years ago, sort of Ford Mustang at Stanford. He then gave Ollie Bryant a really hard time driving the family's AC Daytona Cobra lookalike at Spa in the most difficult conditions. And he's a phenomenal young talent.
And he's quicker again than his own time through the first intermediate point. And on the way down to St Mary's, he was doing 135 miles an hour. He's on the way back out of Lavant, building his speed. The next intermediate split about to come up. He's leading at the finish line by 0.4 of a second. Then we were arguing about thousandths, and he's 4/10, nearly half a second ahead. 147 miles an hour before he's on the brakes.
Yeah, the pride of Rotterdam. Here he comes through Woodcote corner, nails the apex. He's got 2 ahead of him. Both Cobras.
如果这种手机就是压力版，强累。
Comes up alongside the Bryants and
因为他跟我他在绘图用。
Goes quicker again.
Unbelievable.
Goes quicker again. 24.5. He's now on pole by over 3/4 of a second. He has pulverised them over the last 2 laps, hasn't he?
And those of you who can see his screen, watch the car if you can, because he is leaving black stripes in every corner. Now that's not the way that car's going to survive this race, but right now he can throw those tyres and do whatever he wants. Phil Keane, massive long slide, got it, still going, and finally wrestles it back under control, and that's one that the following Rob Huff would be mightily proud of.
好啦。
So Phil Keane in 33, second quickest. Rob Huff in 18 rather, and that car is 7th fastest.
It may well not be the race.
要关台了，打完了。